Good morning. Where am I? What am I doing? There we go. I don't know what's happening. There we go. I'm live. Ooh, is my volume down? Yes. Okay. Man, happy November. I gotta be honest, today is not my favorite day. I have a headache, first of all. So I'm sorry about that for myself. But also, I don't like that Halloween was yesterday and that today is November. I've never liked that. I don't understand why we do that. I would like to put in my official vote and cast my vote for Halloween to be moved to the week earlier so that afterwards is still October. It never makes sense to me. And this weekend is daylight savings. And I'm like, already? it just I don't know, spooky season's over and now it's daylight savings. I think that's why I have a headache. Maybe I have a Halloween hangover. I don't know. I didn't do anything except stay home and watch TV, but still, I'm not loving it. So, good morning to all of you. Kim, this is your favorite way to spend your lunch hour on Fridays. Well, I appreciate that. That makes me very happy. I do get an extra hour of sleep, Nancy, but it just messes me up because how long are you allowed to use the excuse that your clock is off? Like, do we have like a solid month? Like, how many days in am I allowed to be like, wow, the time changed? It will be nice to have some light in the morning because it's 7:30 by the time the sun comes up, but I am gonna miss it at nighttime because I would much rather have the light at nighttime. And that's just me. And not everyone feels that way. I like it in the morning, but I really like it at night. So that's where I'm at. Hi, Kathy. I I would like to just not change the clocks. Just pick one and just stick with it. I don't like it. And I've noticed that our dogs were never affected before, but now they're weird about it and they don't have like a schedule for dinner. They're not those kinds of dogs. They graze. But they're always a little like, what's going on? Something's weird around here. So I don't know. I don't know. It's not my favoriteest time of year because that ended yesterday. So I have some show and tell for you. I have some dates for you, and I have some new templates for you. And then I might call it a day early. Call the hour early before it's an hour. Words are not working. The brain is not braining. Just because I do have to go to a doctor's appointment with Eric where hopefully he's allowed to walk again. Let's hope. So, first things first, thank you to a whole bunch of you that joined Nova and I yesterday. We sewed my market tote, which I love mine. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I make bags that I get really excited about, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll take it somewhere just to start a conversation. Maybe it will just hang on my wall and make me smile all year round because if I look in like the middle of January and see Halloween, I'm going to be really happy. When I look over and I'm like, oh, it's orange and black and lime green inside. So we sewed together. It was our first time doing that together. We were not having good luck with YouTube, which is why we ended up having to do a different broadcast. So I'm sorry that I gave you the wrong, well, it wasn't the wrong link. I had to give you a new link. So it is not currently on my channel. If Nova has the chance and can get me the video, I will upload it. If not, go over and watch it on her video or on her channel. That's So Nova. Go give her a look. Say hey. Hi, Liz and Sally. Go say hi to Nova. Watch. It's 2 hours of us sewing and chatting. We talked about dogs and scary movies and movie recommendations and weather and where we're from and just two friends having a little chat. I do want to show you one more time in case you weren't there the thread. Like, can we have a moment for this amazing thread? And yes, I still have my horror movie nails. Maybe this is a good decision. It'll bring me into November a little. It'll ease me in. But this is that villainous color that I told you guys last week Judy used on my little boo bag right here that she made for me. So I finally opened the spool, like brand new spool, put it on, and I got to use it yesterday. And I think it's just perfect with the orange and black and the little bit of green and purple. So, some of you were inquiring about the cork and where is it and can you have it? And so, here's the deal with the cork. I don't know if we have spider webs left. I would have to double check on that. But this one, I had this 2 years ago. I ordered it. Nobody bought it. Nobody was interested in it. So I was like, whatever. Well, then last year, everybody said, are you getting Halloween cork? And I was like, well, you guys didn't want it. So I ordered it this year. It never made it on the website not because I sold out, because I took it to the Jacksonville and Fredericksburg shows. And when I got back, because it was so chaotic doing 100 things and moving 100 miles an hour, as I always do, that it got unpacked, it went on a shelf, and I forgot that it was never on the website. So you guys didn't have a chance to buy this, and it's my fault. I do still have some of it left. I think I have 2, possibly 3 full sheets. Thank you, Nancy. I don't forgive myself, but I'm trying. I'm trying to give myself, cut myself some slack. But literally, I can't blame the time change or my crazy schedule for everything. I try, but you know. So if you really want a piece of it and you're okay with the fact that it's November 1st, send me an email and I will check for you and let you know what I have, and I will happily send you an invoice. And if you don't want it, that's okay too, because it's November 1st. So I totally understand. But that's why you guys were like, hey, where'd that cork come from? It came from my shop. It just wasn't officially in the shop. It was physically here, not on the website. So I need an assistant that is going to just follow me around all day long and tell me the things that I didn't do and then do them for me or force me to do them. That's what I need. It is a job position I'm currently hiring for. My mother does not want it. Eric does not want it. And I will probably fight with you about it because I don't like being told what to do, but I need to be told what to do. So Cheryl, you're hired. Look at that. You didn't even have to fill out an application. You're hired. Get over here as soon as possible so you can tell me what to do. Cheryl, in a way, and it's a joke, she's not bossing. Cheryl did tell me what to do, and I did it, and she's really happy about it, and that's something else I'm going to show you guys. So I'm not going to do my other show and tell just yet. I want to do a few dates, and then we'll do show and tell, and then I will probably call it a day early, as I said. We'll see. When it's 12:05 and I'm still talking, we'll see how that goes. So next week, next Thursday, is our first Lola XL, where is she? Lola XL Zoom class. First. So here she is. I finally finished one with all the pockets and all the things. So next Thursday is our first class. That one is closed out because I want to make sure you get your kits on time, and I did not want anyone to try and order a kit today. It's, too late, and I need to make sure that you have enough time to cut. Janice is cutting. Nancy got her kit. People have been posting their kits on Facebook page group and been saying that I did a good job. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I did get an email that said I was a little nervous, to let you pick my kit because, and I get it. I don't like mysteries either. But you did an amazing job, and thank you so much. And I'm very happy. And the email started with not a question, just a comment. And it was just a very nice email to tell me that I was anxious, but you did a good job. So, and that was very nice. And then I keep seeing you guys posting. So I'm very excited that you're all happy with your kits. So I will see a bunch of you on Thursday live for Zoom. If you have any questions, anything about preparation, anything about the class, anything at all, email me beforehand. I'd rather help you out so that you're not in class feeling overwhelmed. Linda's going to be here for part of the class helping me out. And, but we got it. We've done this before. A lot of you in this class have been with me before. We've got it. And if you haven't, it's going to be exciting. It's always a good time. So that is number one. Number two, if you are still interested in doing the Lola XL, and obviously you didn't sign up for this week, or next week, less than a week away, we do still have room in the December 7th class. We are currently about 30 students in, which makes my heart so happy that so many of you want to hang out with me in December. It makes me very happy. So if you still want to sign up, go right ahead. I'm going to leave that listing up for a little bit longer, just in case you decide last minute that you want to come. Again, how it works, you go to the virtual retreats and virtual classes page, and you select from the December 7th $65 or $75 class. 65 gets you your kit and your add-on pattern. 75 gets you all of that and the additional Lola pattern in case you don't have the original, which is this one. So if you don't have this one, because this has your finishing steps, and that's all you have to do for class. The class is free with the purchase of a kit. So even if you have the pattern, I'm not doing it separately where you can just like sign up separate. It's just kind of the way that I started doing it with the Jane back in August, and it worked really well for everybody, and we've been really enjoying that. As far as other Zoom classes, we have 2 more scheduled, but they're not on the website, and the reason is the pattern is still not ready, and that is going to be for the new violet pattern, which is right here. I showed this online, but I didn't get a chance to show you guys because I just finished it last weekend during that retreat. This is actually my mom's Christmas present. She's already seen it. She picked it out, so she's good. She's in the other room shipping, but she's already seen it. So this is Violet. Violet is getting final edits and tweaking from the pattern testers. I'm hoping that by Monday or Tuesday, we will be ready to start moving forward with getting the class listings up. But in case you want to save a date, we will be doing the first class, I don't want to say the wrong date, on December 14th. I know it's getting close to the holidays, but you don't have to leave your house. So December 14th will be the Zoom Violet class. If you cannot do that one, we are also going to do one on January 11th. So again, we are just holding dates right now. That's it, because I have to get the pattern done so that I can give you your cutting instructions and it's all included. So the reason that I do it that way is because then when you buy it, your pattern is attached. Me trying to email you, especially a large file, generally does not work, especially with multiple recipients. You know that when you download a pattern, you get it right there in your inbox. So I want to make sure the pattern is 100% attached onto your class listing. You have your cutting instructions, which I will write out for you. I'll give you the Zoom info, and then you'll be good to go. So hold your date if you want one of those classes, just kind of mental note. I don't need to know anything yet. I will have those up as soon as I can. My hope is next week, and we will see. So Nancy said, Violet is lovely. I need to purchase the pattern. I won't be able to attend the classes. And that is totally fine. When the pattern is ready, the class listings will go up. The pattern will be up. If you want me to do separate kits, like the surprise kits, I can also do that. If you want to have the option to do that and not do the Zoom class, I mean, really what you're basically doing is paying the same amount and just not showing up for the Zoom class. So I'll kind of work that out if that's something that you want. And I made myself a note that I just wanted to explain, because I think I said this last time, but I just want to explain, why do I do the kits the way that I do? Back many years ago, I mean, even up like a year ago, I had, for instance, I did this bag, I have this kit with these colors, it's all listed out, you see exactly what you're getting. Why don't I do that anymore? Because of inventory fluctuates so much, and I think that something's going to be popular, it doesn't sell, another thing sells out really quickly. It becomes kind of a pain to have things done, you know, and have things like you're getting this pink and, you know, snakeskin, and that's the option. Because if you don't like that, I'm limiting you. I'm allowing myself to give you all sorts of different options. I'm allowing you to basically tell me what you want, because I've had people give me zero information, just let me choose. And I've had people say, these are the colors I like, these are the ones I don't like, this is one of my favorite prints. I've had people down to I love gunmetal hardware, and you're welcome to do all of that, as long as you have some flexibility, because, you know, it's nice for me. The other thing is too, especially for the Zoom classes, I have been teaching for a very long time, longer than I even care to remember. I think it's been 18 years that I've been teaching, which sounds bonkers because I'm only 25 years old. But anyway, I've been teaching for 18 plus years, and with some of the classes that I have done at different venues, those particular venues sometimes want to provide kits, and a lot of times they're the same exact kit, or there's like two options. And I remember specifically going to a venue once, and they said, we're going to take care of everything. It's an experience. We have machines. We do the whole thing for everybody. You just show up and teach. And when I got there, every student in class had the same exact kit because they only put one together. And it was kind of boring. Like, it was boring for me, and I know it was for the students, because they were looking at my samples and they were like, I really like yours better. I like that blue. I like this. Do you have this? And I'm like, these are mine. I didn't put the kits together. And so I don't want you guys in Zoom class to be like, oh, all of our bags look the same, because then you're all not going to want to post them. I want you to post them on our Facebook group so people can see the different combinations and see, different corks that maybe you didn't think went together, or get a cork that you didn't know you liked. You told me that you liked blue, but I sent you a blue you'd never had before, and you were like, oh, what a great color combination. So that's been really fun for me, and that's what makes it easier for me than to have everything kind of, here's your three options and that's it. So that's why I do the kits. Nancy, you read my mind, because literally, literally right next to my note, Friday, why do I pick kits, is this. My handwriting's terrible. So whatever summit. Nancy, that is next on my calendar, even though I did have one other thing for me. So actually, hold on 1 second. Last but not least, we are having our open house, our third annual fall open house. It was not in October. Spoiler alert, it didn't already happen. It is going to be the 22nd and 23rd of November. It is the weekend before Thanksgiving. I'm fully aware of that. My schedule this year was not what I wanted it to be, and I ran out of October. I just completely had no more time. So we are doing our open house. It will be the 22nd and 23rd. I'm anticipating that it will be a lower attendance than normal, just because it's so much later, and weather, Thanksgiving, all the things. But I am cordially inviting each and every one of you who wants to come. If you haven't been before, what is an open house? You come here, I clean for once. I actually vacuum. It's great. We get everything all cleaned up. We have snacks. Sometimes we have a sale table depending on what we have. We've got all sorts of little things going on. We did a little raffle last year. We have a pumpkin that you can sign with your name on it. You can shop in person. You can match your fabrics, buy zippers, whatever you want to do. You want to just come and say hello, you can do that as well. So I do realize it's a little bit later, and we are taking a chance of what. But it was either this or nothing at all, and I just really didn't want it to be nothing at all. I wanted to at least put it out there. So I'm fully aware that it could be a potential weather problem, but we're going to think on the positive side and hope that the first snowfall happens on Christmas, and it's beautiful like in a Hallmark movie, and it just snows and it goes away, and then it's summer again. That's going to be the world that I live in, of delusion. So that is on the website with times. The address is on the website. And again, contact me if you have any questions. So, okay, I gave you those dates. So now let's talk about next year, because we need to talk about it, because I'm real excited. Next April, 24th to the 27th, my sweet friend Lauren has decided, with much bullying and pushing and pestering, that she is going to have So Whatever Summit at her shop. She is going to do basically a refreshed, kind of tweaked version of what we did at the end of August, beginning of September of this year. So it won't be a replacement event. It won't be a rushed event. It won't be a let's see what we could figure out. It will be just exactly what you expect from So Whatever Studio and More Me Know. It will be planned to the T. There will be the domestic room, which has jukies in it. There will also be the industrial room. There will be supplies there for you to use. She had talked about it yesterday on YouTube. There's like a half-hour video if you want to watch it on her channel. There will be a sign up available. You will get a goodie bag that also has your name tag, all that kind of stuff to save for when you get there, to not have to stand in line and do all the check-in. You will be able to shop at More Me Know. You will be able to shop at So Many Creations, because I will be there vending and teaching. The schedule for teaching is not out yet, so all of the Details they're not released just yet, but if you have questions, email Lauren directly. Watch her video. Like I said, it's a half hour and she touched on a lot of key points, and you can totally just, get a lot of info there. It's going to be amazing because it always is. Whatever Lauren touches is amazing. So it's going to be great. I'm guessing my mom will probably come back out with me again. Who knows? But we're gonna, I'm teaching for sure. I can't tell you what yet because I don't know. And I will be vending because, yeah, why wouldn't I want to bring all the cork? We had such an amazing time. And so if you were seeing the pictures and feeling like you missed out on the last event, you don't have to this time. You have plenty of time that you can plan this. So it won't be a hurry up and let's get it together kind of thing. So I did see Nancy said, did I miss the mystery pattern? No, I didn't mention that this time just because I didn't. I don't know. Yes, we do have one more thing going on in December, and that is our mystery sew along, which will be on Tuesday, which is the 31st. I don't know why New Year's Eve has to be on a Tuesday, but it is. So New Year's Eve, more than likely starting around 2 p.m. like we did last time. We will have the listing up. I'm gonna say I'm trying to be optimistic, like by December 1st. I'm hoping. It is not up yet because I can't give you cutting instructions if I don't have them ready for you. You don't need the pattern because you won't know what it is until that day, but I still have to get you all the cutting instructions. So we have a retreat next weekend, and I am hoping that that's my project for the weekend, is to kind of work on that, get all my final tweaks so that the pattern can get written, and so that I can maybe for once not rush my pattern testers and give them actually a little bit of time to check things over. So that will definitely be coming up. We are not skipping that. I don't think that I could. I think you guys would be real mad at me if I did. And then as usual, I will also have a tutorial for that bag so that you don't have to watch the sew along if that's not your cup of tea. I will also have the Lola. I will have this sew along ready to go hopefully next week. Not sew along, tutorial. I'm telling you, the words are not wording. This I will have in tutorial form, edited for you by next week. That is my ongoing project. So it was filmed on Tuesday, Monday? It was filmed this week. I don't know. I don't have a clue. But it was filmed and it will be edited and you will get that soon. So if you can't make the Zoom class or if you need help after the Zoom class, I'll have that done. Okay, that was a whole lot of stuff. Are you ready for some more show and tell? Let me just check and make sure there were no questions that I missed. I did miss Nova sneaking on here. Hello. So let's see here. All right. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that some of you are coming to the summit and you're excited about it. I'm very excited about it. And Yvonne, why would your husband not want to spend your anniversary with us? Like, that's just silly. He should definitely want to spend it with us. So let's see here. All right. Yes, Shelly, I'm trying to give you guys time. It's a crazy concept, but I'm trying really hard. And the green here, Nancy, and anyone else that wanted to know, this is the white geometric, which was part of Cork Club in September. That's a question mark. Recently, a fall one, maybe August. Maybe August? It's on the website. This is Spearmint. This is Rainbow Metallic Zipper. I am working on the zipper page next week. Thank you all for being patient with me. And this is beautiful daisy print from More Me Know. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So I did very heavy on the green, and I don't know why. And I also used, you can really see it here, I also used another new spool of thread. This one is called Groovy, also from Wizardry, and it's rainbow, but neon rainbow. And that bag just needed something else, and it was neon rainbow top stitching. So, all right. Well, hi, Adela. Welcome from Florida. I'm doing amazing with words, but this is really what you should expect if you decide to hang out with us. So, okay. I do not know what day it is. I don't know anything right at the moment, but I do know that I have new templates for you. And I also have new Patreons, and I lost my list. So I will announce new Patreons next week because I don't know where my list is. It was here and now it's gone. Okay, so first up, these are all on the templates page right now for you. Templates are nothing you have to make a pattern, but they're always fun. And if it's something that helps you out, that's great. All the templates are 1/8 inch acrylic. We do 5 different colors: bright pink, orange, yellow, green glass, they call it. It's like a pale green, and then also blue. And those templates can be used with a rotary cutter, or you can draw and you can use your scissors. What weight do I use on wizardry thread? I use 35 or 40, text 35 or text 45 in my HD9. I can go higher, but those are the ones that I really like. So, okay, without further ado, template number 1 in no particular order. This was requested by Kelly. Kelly is a Patreon, and yes, in the bobbin as well. And Kelly has been super patient because she asked for this a while ago, and Kelly, it's here. This is for the Tourist Tote Bag pattern add-on. This is for the curve pocket. So it's just a simple little template. It has the same little line here that you would use in your pattern to line up and do your cut. You could use this for other things too, depending on what you're doing. It is the same size that's in the pattern, so it's the exact one that comes in the pattern, because again, templates are always optional, but if they help you and you like them, they are here for you. So we've got this one. They do have a hole in them, so you can hang them. That is number 1. Number 2, I didn't do a good job of getting these in order. Here we go. Is in green glass. So can you kind of see? It's green, but it almost looks clear. This is the closest to clear that I have. This is the Lola Scoop Pocket. So this is for the brand new Lola add-on pattern, which is on the website right now. It's obviously not a full template. It's a half template, and it's just a partial one for the scoop pocket. It's the same one that's in your pattern that has you place it on the fold, and then you can use your rotary cutter right against here and cut. It's got your hole for hanging. So that is available on the website right now. It does look like sea glass. I think that's kind of why they call it green glass. You can kind of see with like the engraving. So I don't do clear anymore because I was having issues with the clear from the vendor that I was getting it from. It was not cutting very well, and my laser was just getting real unhappy about it. So we don't do clear. So if clear is your thing, that's going to be the closest that I have to clear. Next up, as requested by Miss Cheryl Taylor, who's my new assistant, we have the Violet set. And hold on, I lost part of it. Violet is a 3-piece set. So the pattern is not out yet. I do know that. I'm just letting you know. So this is going to be for your end. This is going to be for this part right here, your curves. You can do your pockets, your lining, and your outside. It's also got template number 2, which is going to be for your exterior. Now, I will tell you, in the pattern, because I'm so nice, I gave you 2 of these, mirror image. So, and there's a tape line. So you can make a full-size template for yourself. Oh, I do have it. So you can have this in the pattern. So why didn't I make the acrylic the same size? Because that would be a very, very large piece of acrylic that would make shipping really hard, and it would be super awkward. Also doing 2 of them, I don't have the ability to snap things together. It was much easier to do it this way, and because you have the ability to cut with your rotary cutter, you can fold your cork and you can do your cut. And so this just felt a lot easier and smarter to do with the template. So those are the first 2 pieces, but you're also going to get this. And what is this? This is your strap connector. So that is going to be included in the set. All 3 templates that are in the pattern are going to come in the acrylic set. Bye, thank you. My mom's leaving. So there is the little, it's hard to see because it's the same color, but that is also included in the pattern. And if you haven't used something like this before, they're made for 1-inch hardware. And if you guys end up liking these and you want me to do them in other sizes, I'm willing to take those suggestions. I would love to hear that. I started with 1 inch because that's what I put in here. So here's one that I cut out. It's a different shape. We'll get there in a minute. Here is a 1 inch double D ring. Here's a 1 inch rectangle ring. Either of these will work because what you're gonna do is put that down here, and that's why you have this little tab piece. I use tape, and on this one, it's a little short, and we just fold it over, and just like this, you're ready to put that on your bag. And you can see on this one too, it slides right over there. The double D ring does the same thing. So this is going to be when you don't have the kind of strap connector that is like a piece that gets screwed onto the bag. This is going to be when you're making your own strap connector out of cork or vinyl or even fabric if you want to do it, if you want to add the seam allowance, that's what these are going to be for. And if you like strap connectors and maybe you're not into the violet or you don't want to invest in the violet template set, that's totally fine too. There is going to be a 3 and 4 piece strap connector set available. And these are all on the website right now. Now the reason that there's this, I know some of you are gonna figure it out real quick. This one is included with violet. So if you order the violet template set, but you also want different shapes, you don't want 2 of these, you want those. So you can order violet and the 3 piece. If you don't have violet and you just want strap connectors, you can order the 4 pieces. Read the description and look at the picture so you know which one you're getting, because then you don't need to get duplicates. So I'll show you. We've got this one right here, and I have these all on bags that I can show you. So this one is kind of just like a tapered little rounded corner. That is on this one. All right. So there's how that one looks. These again are all for 1 inch. I have the one that comes in the pattern. So that again is this one. Show you that. Then I have the little pointy one, which I showed you, and that one is also right here. So we've got kind of our little diamond shape. There's that one. And last but not least, the Christmas light bulb, which to me kind of had a reminiscent shape that went with this bag. You can probably see where I was going with that one. Kind of had that little pointed shape that matched there. So those are all 4. Again, you can do whatever you want, but you can decide which set you want. You can use these with any pattern that you have 1 inch hardware. You can use these on any pattern where you sew the handles onto the front or the outside of the bag. So anything like this, where the handle is, I think go that way, where the handle's sewn into a seam, that's not gonna work. Where you have something decorative like this, like for instance, I could use it on this one, on Harper. I could put it on here, and I could use my 1 inch hardware. So those are all on the website right now. And I did see somebody say, is there a website to buy? Yes, my website is SoManyCreationsNY.com. I will write it in the chat for you. And you can head there for patterns, cork, templates, and soon zippers and hardware will be updated and on the website. And you guys have been very patient with me while I have been unavailable to get that done. You've been emailing me and asking me for things, and it's been wonderful. And I am going to do my best to get things up and get them going. I'm hoping that next week I can really start working on the zipper page, and then I'll start working on the hardware page. So it might come in pieces. You might get a few listings at a time, but I'm gonna do my best to get it done as soon as I can. I have to do a lot of inventory, and I should be able to save pictures. It's just, it's a large task that quite frankly I've been avoiding because other things have been more important. Not that that's not important, but excuse me, Zoom classes, patterns, my travel schedule, all that stuff has been kind of just taking precedent. So the zipper and hardware pages kind of keep getting pushed down to the bottom of the list, but I am officially moving them to the top of the list so that I can get them done. So I think that was everything. I am going to look and see if there's any other questions. And if you have any more questions for me, let me know. Otherwise, I might end early today. Let me see here. Answer that. Thank you, Cheryl. I think templates in general are a great investment. If you're going to make something even 2 or 3 times just to make it easier on yourself. But I totally understand that it's not for everybody's budget or space. And you also might want to try the pattern out and then see if you really want to make more and you really think that you need the templates. So the violet pattern will be out after the templates, which that doesn't normally happen, but it's just kind of the way that it goes. But I have some emails to look through from the pattern testers, and I will have that done very soon. Let's see here. Okay. Shelly, you are late, but that's okay. Thank you, Connie. Eric is doing well. Hopefully he will be doing even better after today, because we are going to find out if he can start walking on his foot again. So fingers crossed that it all goes well. I'm hoping he comes home with a boot of some sort, not another 3-week don't put weight on your foot. That will just be a bummer for both of us. So fingers crossed. Excuse me. I have had that weird whistle. You hear it. You can't get rid of it. So he's doing well. I'm hoping by the end of today he'll be doing even better. Eric had foot surgery on the 14th of October. So 3 weeks, it'll be 3 weeks on Monday. So he had foot surgery and tendon surgery. So he has been non-weight bearing for just shy of 3 weeks. And it has been not fun for either one of us, especially for him. But my dogs are loving it because they get him all the time. But he's been kind of stuck upstairs and can't really leave because we live on the 2nd floor. So unfortunately for him, he's getting a little stir crazy, which is to be, it's to be expected. We have like a rear window situation going on, except we don't have enough windows for him to watch out. So he's getting a little stir crazy up there, but it's okay. I'm hoping that they're like, hey, you're healing great. Here's your boot. Go walk on it. Maybe I'm being too optimistic. I'm trying really hard though. So, but I have been busting my tail to get stuff done. And I think that's probably also why I have a headache. And someone said it's probably from your pigtails yesterday. And that's probably also part of the problem, which I did promptly take out when I was done. I had a headband on yesterday and pigtails for my sewing with Nova, and I definitely was getting a headache from it. So, all right. I think I got all the stuff out that I wanted, and I think I answered all your questions. We do have Cork on the way. I'm trying to be really hopeful that it gets here when it's supposed to get here. It says that it is supposed to get here by the middle of November. Myself and either my mother or Eric, again, a lot of this dependent on what's going on with his foot, will be in Michigan on the 14th of November for a show in Novi, which to me looks like Novi. We will be there, so somebody will be with me, and I'm hoping that we get our Cork before that. They said that it should be here. I don't know. And because Eric can't cut Cork for me, I've been cutting what did come in for November Cork Club, and I showed my mom this morning and she really liked it. So, Sally, as weird as that is, I actually can. I don't usually have Cork in front of me. Tomato and candy apple. Yes, I can. I have tomato and I have candy apple on a bag. I don't usually have Cork this close to me, especially in colors that you want. So that is candy apple. Candy apple is the brightest, I would say a blue red, which might sound weird to some people, but this is closer to a true red. Tomato is an orange red. And if you've seen our orange Cork next to this, you'll see how orange it looks. I actually have that too. You see how close tomato is to orange and orange to candy apple. So candy apple, tomato. We are currently out of stock on Red Delicious, because that is on back order with the manufacturer. So those are the two reds that we have right now. We have some pinks, but those are the reds that we have. If you are waiting for me to email you back, I have a few emails in my inbox I did not get to, but I am working towards getting those done. So if you're waiting on me, I'm coming. And other than that, is he on crutches? No, he is on a knee scooter. Crutches were a nightmare. A walker was not great either. It was very unsteady. So he's on a knee scooter, which seems to be the best thing. It gets him around the easiest. Of course, it makes his knee kind of hurt, but he gets around pretty well. It's just stairs. So today he will have to get down the stairs, but I think he's going to be more excited about that than going up, just because he gets to go find out, maybe get stitches out. I don't know. I don't know what is in store for us today, but I'm hoping. Oh no. Yeah, crutches are hard. Crutches are hard like under here, and they're awkward. So yeah. No, he will probably have to go down on his butt. We've made as many accommodations as we have had to make, because when you are forced to do something, you do it. You just make it work. So, all right. I think that's going to be it for me for today. I am going to go take something for my headache and drink some more water. And hopefully we have some good news later. And yeah, hopefully we get some Cork in soon. I'm waiting. I'm very not patiently waiting. So thank you to all of you for hanging out with me. I will see you all next Friday for a busy weekend. I've got Zoom class on Thursday, a virtual on Friday. You guys sandwiched right in between. So I hope you guys also have a great weekend. Thank you. And yeah, if you need me, you know where to get a hold of me. And go watch Nova's video and Lauren's. All right.